Welcome back to the pink envelope. I'm ready to decorate for Easter. Here in San Antonio, we have a little holiday called Fiesta, and it's the first couple of weeks of, well, April. Sometimes it bumps back into March, but we are basically having a citywide party that goes on for 2 weeks, and all of the money raised goes to the nonprofits of San Antonio. So we decorate our homes, we have full out Fiesta decorating competitions. There's multiple parties every single day. It's awesome. So I'm typically a little bit behind the nationwide calendar to decorate for Easter. So we are just now starting to get into the Easter mode, and I am so excited. So I have a couple things up my sleeve. Of course, I gotta flip the centerpiece of my little living room here at the mantle. I want to go over to the entryway table and I want to decorate that for Easter. If we have enough time, I may go ahead and dive in and decorate a shelf. I want to swap out my entry envy to my Easter from my March leprechaun. Just a few different things, and I figured I would take you guys along with me. Full baseball cap look. Have y'all ever wondered what my hair looks like in the unwashed state? It's crazy, and it's big, and it's heavy, so we're ball capping it today. So let me start with the mantle design. I'm really, really excited about this design because I went to a brand new Joann's fabric in a slightly rougher, odd part of town. It's a part of town I'm rarely in, and I don't have a reason to go over there, but I heard there was a Joann Fabrics gold strike. Like, they had so much good stuff. So I invested in a few Easter pieces there. And then of course I have all of my spring home decor boxes. So all throughout this video, you're gonna see the home decor boxes. Those are all linked below, my favorites that I'm using, along with the coupon code for you first timers. And then some of the exclusive Easter boxes I've received are gonna be in here. So all that links below. I'm gonna try to point out pieces where I remember, but there's gonna be some that you guys are just gonna have to hook it up with and tell people in the comments where the item came from. So my wreath I invested in from Hobby Lobby for my spring designs. I'm still using. I really, really am trying to cultivate designs that when we all decorate together, every time I show up, I'm not pitching something brand new to you and you have to figure out how to go repurchase everything. I'm trying to use those key pieces that we have invested in, both in our boxes and not in our home decor boxes, and use them over and over again. So same old wreath. Here's what's new for this design. I bought swags. Like, I almost can't believe I'm saying it. These are two. Ooh. Oh, I wired them together. I forgot I wired them. I was like, what the heck? It's two different stems or swags that I have all the way down, use green floral wire to attach them together so they stay. They're facing two different directions, so the flowers are flowing two different directions. And I love how wildly crazy these scream spring. So I just want to put these guys right up front. These are from Joann Fabric. The Bloom Room Simple Life at $39.99 each. It's a 72-inch spring floral garland. I did buy them at 50% off, so I got both of them for the 40 bucks. I do still have my original tall florals that I want to keep using. I'm gonna put in this design on this side. Those florals are from Hobby Lobby, and I do have them linked below, their item number, so you guys can check it out. There's 8 stems, 4 and 4 of 2 different types. I have pretty heavy color palette for this design. I love color during Easter. So I have the blue and green book, the bottom half of the tray bird cage from the Decor Spring box, the beads from the Decor Spring box, and then this green bunny I got from Joann's. It's just an Easter bunny, $19.99. He is about 5 inches by 6 inches by 10 inches. He's the smaller version there. Of course, got him 50% off. I have him over anchoring this corner. Yes, I will cut the tags off of these things. I just can't cut them off before I decorate with you guys because I will not at all remember what the items cost or where they came from. So I leave the tags on while we decorate. Moving up this direction, I had to keep those bunny prints from the Decor Stills Spring Summer box. So we're gonna pop those guys back up on either quarter to anchor the mantle here. So this is where I wanna chat. So here is the bunny print. Mine came single-sided, whole long ordeal. You can go watch the video if you wanna get into that. But most of y'all's is double-sided. I'm setting it this print on this side. Since we are doing the swag, you can see that instantly it cuts the bunny off and you can't really get the full effect. So this is where I start hacking my items so that I get them to the levels that I want them at based on what I'm doing. So let me go grab a giant book. Still within the color scheme, so if anybody peeks over and sees it, it looks really good. I'm gonna put this guy down to lift that print so that we can see more of it. And then I'm gonna add actually a little bit more decor now that we are gonna have the height. That book is also pretty darn heavy. So I'm taking a few of these that are on the back side and sliding it under the book so that the swag won't tip forward. That book's not only giving me height, it's giving me the weight to anchor these flowers without having to like adhere or mess up my mantle. On these, fiddle with the flowers. Pull some forward, pull some back, tuck them, move them. Spend some time getting the blooms to flow as organically or unorganically as you want. You may not want them to stick up wild and crazy. You may want more of a tame design. As I'm pulling this swag forward, you see it starting to tip and fall. Well, not on that side where the anchor is, but on this side. I'm gonna use floral wire to keep the two attached, and I will put another anchor on this side to hold this guy in place. I'll show you that in a sec. So I love risers of all shapes, sizes. They may not even like really be a riser, just something I can turn into a riser. So I went to the clearance aisle at Joann's and they had these home for the holiday crates on clearance, 90% off. And so of course I immediately look at it and I'm like, this is a great naked box to just put things in. You can make this absolutely any holiday. Of course, it also works as a riser. So got this guy for a couple of dollars and I am literally gonna put this Christmas logo against the wall and use it as a riser, also for weight to hold my swag in place. And I'm gonna add my bunny booty over on this side. So as you can see, the risers are holding the swag in place and they're elevating, but even still, I have a few more things I want to stick back there. I'm going to gain height and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. This basket came in habitation box, I think spring of last year. Like I've had it for a long time. And then I have a bunch of eggs, these like paper mache eggs that have come in a bunch of different boxes. I think habitation box sent some and then I've gotten some others to the point where I've filled this entire guy. But when I just sit this back here, I lose it and you can't see enough of it. So I literally took 3 coasters, I don't remember which subscription boxes came in, and I am using them stacked together as my base to rise those eggs up a little bit higher so we can see them better. And my sweet husband who loves clean lines, contemporary designs, and if I'm doing this, he would say, done, you're done, you're good. I just can't. I have to use all the things. I have so much fun. So I have my deco-created Easter egg and the other set of beads that I'm just gonna add on this side. I have another bunny from Joann's. This one is bigger and different than the other one. That other one's sitting upright. This one's more like squatting down and cute. This one is $24.99 and I have 2 more just blue books that I'm gonna slide back here and put the bunny on. Very Easter and very bunny centric. Once again, you could literally be like, okay, we're good. Like, we're good. But I'm a next leveler. I want to take everything a little bit more. So I have the 2 candlesticks from Design Life Delivered Winter, I believe, and yet another book that I'm gonna add right up on top. And the beautiful thing about this entire thing is there's no right or wrong answer. Like, whatever you do is great. I literally will decorate this like this wake up tomorrow morning, be walking around in my little house shoes and my cup of coffee and realize, oh, I want to change everything. And it's not that this design was bad or wrong, it's just I have a new inspiration. So be willing to decorate a space and sit on it. Sometimes I decorate a space and I'm like, bleh, like yucky. Then I wake up the next morning and I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. What was I thinking? So don't be afraid to play, to maneuver, to tweak and to shuffle things. And if you like it, then it is perfect. Here's another bin from the Joann's clearance section. This one says seasoned greetings. But once again, when you look at it, it's just a plain, beautiful wooden container. So I'm gonna fill it with blankets that the kiddos like, and I'm gonna toss it up here. Right? It flips over as well and makes an amazing riser. And if I wanted to put like firewood in there and risk messing it up, I got it 90% off. I could just go get another one. So always peek in those clearance aisles and see how you can repurpose something hanging out there. And then last but not least, this little setup we had in the spring design, I could not put it up. It's all pink and bunnies and everything that makes my heart happy. And voila, this is my Easter design. We'll keep this up straight through April. So I usually let this linger about a week or so after Easter has passed. And then I start brainstorming and noodling, what am I gonna do for May? And that vacillates for me, you guys. I would love to hear what you guys do. Do you swing into another holiday? Do you like to go into a more neutral spring? Do you jump to summer? I would love to know. For me, as the pink envelope, I will start getting all of my summer boxes to spoil with you guys and to decorate with you guys May 1st. So a lot of the times I let this linger up until then, and then it's on like Donkey Kong. I am all summer straight up until we play fall. I guess I do like a new Americana theme, 4th of July theme. We do a few of those as well. Okay, I'm gonna take you over to my entry. I still have my original neutral winter design up, and that's simply gotta go. It's time for color. Okay, we're up at the entry, and it's literally still that first neutral design. I just really liked it. I thought it was really pretty. Didn't see a need to change it, but it's definitely lacking color for how I do spring and definitely lacking color for how I do Easter. So although it's gorgeous, we need to say goodbye. So sorry, winter, bye. Happy Easter, you guys. And just like that, we decorated for Easter. Don't you wish it was that easy? That would be glorious. So really a great mix of all of my spring 2021, spring 2022, and Easter home decor boxes that have come in. I think up here, that came from Hobby Lobby 10 years ago. And everything else you see here came from a home decor subscription box. The pillows, the eggs, the trays, the blankets. Oh, these flowers are from Hobby Lobby from forever ago. We've got Mullen Design Co. We've got FabFitFun. We've got Decor, we've got Habitation Box. We've got Tier Tray. We have just everybody playing here. As always, I wanted different heights and different depths in the design and color. In Easter, I go color crazy. And I would say I accomplished that quite well. This is pretty bright and happy. And it's not quite as florally and quite as earthy as the mantle design. It's more kid appropriate, should I say. And all these babies came from shopping with my girls at HomeGoods. Yes. So that baby and that baby are HomeGoods, I think 2020. As always, with any design I do, I put that anchor piece, that centerpiece, and then I build around it. This is actually a painting done by Jonathan's grandmother, which is really, really cool. Every spring, we bring this piece out and we decorate around it. It's been up on the mantle, it's been in the entry as we've seen here, and it's hung in the dining room. So what do y'all think? We have the Decor art card over here, so you can do the whole Happy Easter, which is what I have now, but we'll probably wait a couple weeks and then flip it over to the eggs so that we can enjoy both sides. This is one of those like little things that adds so much spice and fun if you entertain. because you could actually do a little swap and people will notice without having to do a lot of extra work. And while pulling everything out for this design, I found the bunny trail sign. I was like, where did I put that? I could not remember, and I have a tendency when I don't want to store something away because the holiday is coming up, I set it aside in these like mysterious places. So I found it and I'm gonna walk it over and put it up on the roof. Let me show you what I have in mind for that. Oh my goodness, you guys. I pulled out my brand new GoPro to film this portion of my video and it didn't record the sound. So here I just wired the bunny trail sign to the wreath. Basic floral wire, super easy, super cute. And of course, I had to put my new entry envy up for the month of April. Check it out. And then the last area that I decorated in the house was the area right outside of Jonathan and Mai's office. And it's a more contemporary design. This is where Jonathan has his whiskey cart. So we did something a little more clean line, but yet still very Easter for his area in that entry into our home office. I hope you guys enjoyed this Easter decorate with me, and thank you for being so gracious with the crazy mic situation. I swear I'm going to learn this GoPro and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I hope that you guys have an absolutely amazing day, and if you subscribed, I'm going to see you guys later. Bye, y'all.